I got an early 2026 Olympia prediction. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. All right, I'm already looking ahead to the 2026 Olympia, and I have a prediction. No, I'm not predicting the winner, but there's somebody that we saw in this Olympia that made the top 10, the bottom half of the top 10, that I do think will be in the first call out next year, will end up in the top 6, and will find a home in that neighborhood for a number of years to come, barring any unforeseen mishaps along the way. TONIO Burton placed 8th in this year's Olympia. Now, this is the third Olympia he placed in the top 10. The first top 10 placing was 10th place, but it was in the 212 division. He came from the 212. That was in 22. 23, he moved into the open division, snagged an 8th place finish at the Olympia. He qualified for the 2024 Olympia, chose not to do it, decided to take time off to put some size on and make the necessary improvements. Comes back and he qualifies for the 2025 Mr. Olympia with an improved package from the last time we saw him on the stage. Once again, places 8th. Now, you might say, well, he didn't move up in the placings. That was 2 years ago, a different lineup, different people in this lineup. This is a more competitive, a stronger lineup than when he placed 8th previously. That's an improvement any way you look at it. Then you got to take into consideration that there are a lot of people that would argue that both Tonio and Brandon Curry should have placed ahead of Nick Walker. Now, I've always been a big Nick Walker fan, but I wouldn't argue against that at all. It's very possible that they could have both placed ahead of Nick Walker, putting Tonio in potentially 6th or 7th place. And you know what? When you look at it, it would have been an interesting comparison. Samson, Martin, Brandon, Antonio. I think under a little different circumstance, things could have went a little different at this Olympia. Needless to say, Tonio has once again qualified for the Olympia. He just qualified in Mexico. I think it's the second or third show that qualified for next year's Olympia. So he's already set. He's put himself in a very good position. He didn't say anything about doing any other shows. I think it will be very wise of him not to do any other shows until the Olympia. Now he's qualified. He has time to sit back, take a little break, give his body a little time to recover. and then set out a plan to put on a little more size, make a little more improvements, and come back with an improved package at next year's Olympia. I think, just like, we're always comparing him to Dexter Jackson, I think, just like Dexter Jackson, when he breaks into that top six, and I think this upcoming Olympia is going to be his year. Once he breaks in there, he's become a threat in every show that he's in for a number of years to come. You can agree or disagree with anything I've said in this video. Either way, let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.